Let's talk first of all about what Courtney was just mentioning, just in terms of retailers that are under pressure right now. You've obviously seen this. I want to dig in on what's happening with Box.com. But first, let's just talk about the overall retail industry. I mean, this has been change that was kind of on the way, but the pandemic put everything and it kicked it all into high gear. What do you see happening?
That's exactly right. So there's a lot of these retailers that were already teetering. And the pandemic simply pulled up a lot of those trends of online adoption, as well as some of the deaths of some retailers. I really think we're going to see a lot more 11s coming up. I don't know about more 7s or many more 7s. I feel like retailers die a slow asymptotic death, but definitely a lot more 11s in the months to come.
So Chapter 11 versus Chapter 7, meaning that these companies will continue, but just have protection from the court?
That's exactly right. Like most Americans these days, I'm probably sleeping way too late, and the YouTube algorithm served me a random clip about this crustaceous crab that was getting pecked at by seagulls. And what happened is that the crab basically just amputated its own arm, and I was like, what a euphemism for the retail industry. Because you look at all these retailers, and what happens is they basically say, okay, well, store traffic is low, so let's close a few stores. If that doesn't work, we're going to lay a few more people off around the corporate office. If that doesn't work, sale leaseback of our real estate. And so you kind of see that over and over again. So that's why we'll see a lot more 11s versus Chapter 7.
Boxed has a pretty unique take on home delivery for groceries and things. You guys are more like a Costco in that you're providing things in bulk. So what have you seen during this pandemic?
We've definitely seen folks stocking up. So, folks often joke that I'm a toilet paper salesman at heart, and I never thought, 2020 would be the year when that is the kind of profession to be in. And so from the crazy stock up of toilet paper to now home essentials, cleaning products, wipes, we're definitely seeing folks respond to it by stocking up on things they need every day.
Have you been able to handle the problems with the supply chain that just about every retailer I know of has faced in terms of trying to get your hands on enough toilet paper that people are ordering, or things like hand sanitizer or Clorox wipes or things? Can you get a hold of those?
Yeah, so if you come on the site right now, we're going to have a litany of all those products. And so we did throughout the pandemic. And so it's partially because of our wonderful buyers and wonderful merchants who went out and sourced those materials. But at the same time, also being able to receive and push out the orders in one of the many automated fulfillment centers that you see behind me. So it's not a fake Zoom background. It's actually a real background behind me.
What did that mean for traffic? How did your traffic increase during the pandemic?
I mean, from a business perspective, our consumer business was more than double throughout the pandemic. Traffic definitely spiked. It's come down since then, but still at an elevated new norm. And what's most important is that when you look at the data of the customers that came in during that time, the cohort data shows that the customers that came in through the last 90, 120 days are the stickiest customers in the history of our company. And I'm guessing that other retailers are seeing the same thing. And so I think the shift to online is going to be sticky, and it's going to accelerate.
Shay, the pandemic's not over. There are still a lot of people who don't want to go to stores as frequently if they're going at all. Do you think that people will still be buying in bulk and still be sticky once everything's cleared up, once there's some sort of a solution to the pandemic?
I think so. We're already seeing the growth trends. I think this is just going to layer on some mental scar tissue of consumers all around America. So folks won't easily forget whenever we're over this, and we will get through this. I don't think on the other side of this, though, folks will say, you know what, things are normal. 2020, let's forget about it. I think it will produce the mental scar tissue that a lot of different shocks have throughout American history.